challenge begins. We've been building up to this, haven't we, the last few videos?
I have mentally not prepared for this.
Oh look, and we got joined by Winnie the Pooh. Match the car, yellow with red.
Yeah, I need a pillow.
Need a pillow for the road trip. So, Corvette ZR1X, 700 miles ahead of us. It's going to get run in today, so we can use the RPMs.
Yoo-hoo.
I'm just going to remind, for those that are wondering, there's no luggage space in the front of this. Sorry, it's really dark, because that is a radiator, not a boot space.
And you don't want? You do not want to obstruct that.
Nope, and you don't want to cook anything. Watch the oil here. You want to stand in that. So, the challenge is, can we fit all of this in here?
And it's not just, can we fit all of that in there? It's also, it gets quite warm in there. So you don't want all of your stuff in there.
Nope, so we've had to constructively pack to take out toiletries, liquids, electronics, things that we don't want to get toasted. Oh look, we also had a Target binge. Wait, should I just show my favorite? This is my favorite that we got. This is really on topic as well. A black F80,
Pretty cool.
given that we're going to Dallas. You don't probably know the reason for that, but there's a very good reason that going to Dallas and black F40s connect to each other from my childhood. I'm just saying. Anyway, so, do you know what? Should we just put one case in just to see the size?
Yeah.
I did a lot of research before this trip began, and the internet told me that these go in here. If this doesn't go in here, we've got a problem. It goes in there, we're good. So, brake cooling ducts, because obviously you have to travel on a road trip with your brake cooling ducts.
I think that's one of the, you have to pack these type of things now.
This is something you take on a road trip. It's quite funny, but because it's a brand new car, we've got everything that came with it. Got to make sure these are, because these might get broken, so we've got to make sure that goes down enough that when we close the boot, it doesn't crush it. There's quite a large amount of, there we go. There's a large amount of space around. So like, if Winnie needs to go in here, Winnie can probably squish down in there. Poor Winnie. This side. But, you see where this is going? We're going to manage. The other problem
I'm not so sure yet.
The wing at the back is a pain, because we've got to put all those papers in. Okay, you come back round the other side.
All the papers.
Contorting.
Oh God. And before anybody says I'm useless, I'm holding the camera. That's
Someone has to hold the camera while we figure this out. Not being useless at all. It's just going to be the first time where we work it out, and once we know what we want to do, it's going to be easy. I don't even know, this sounds really stupid, but I don't even know what papers we need to carry on us. Yeah. What papers do we need to carry on us on a temp tag? You don't have a registration?
No idea. Might need to do a quick Google.
I've got insurance on my phone. I'm just going to assume we have what we need.
I guess so.
Famous last words. Playing Tetris with brake ducts. Not something I ever thought would happen on a road trip. If we can make those package better. There we go. That's not too bad. I might flip your case around, so then Winnie isn't going to be touching the wheels that roll on the floor.
Yeah, that would be very nice.
That'd be quite nice. Is that all that's going in the boot?
I do think so.
Everything else is for inside the car? Inside the car, behind the seats, drinks, liquids. What's this bag? Hot Wheels, that can go in the boot. Hot Wheels can definitely, because I think you can put stuff there. We've got heights to this as well that we're not even using. Should we just test it? Yeah, easy. Okay, next step is the behind the seat part of this. And the way I want to go about this is leaving the seats in position. Sorry, I knocked your bag over. Seats in position. I think it should be possible. This one needs to come forwards a touch while I'm sitting on it, because it's leaning quite far back right now. That should just go through there and sit in behind.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Good.
Surprisingly well. I think that's quite wedged. And then we can put the sun cream that I just threw your way.
Yeah, I've put that in my dog pocket.
Either way, I was going to put it in the armrest so it's in the car with us. Okay.
Oh.
So the only thing missing is this bag.
Which bag?
This one, which can go on top of your green bag behind the seat. This can go up here. Done.
Cool. Okay.
We're in.
Yes.
Just a breather. Should just get the engine started. I'm gonna get the engine started. 1 second. Put on the brake. Press the button. You ready?
Yeah.
We're in. We're all in. Okay. Drive to Dallas. It's got no signal. That's a total fail. Cancel. Probably because this is using the same phone that we're currently filming on. So
Oops, something went wrong with the connection.
I can
Try
tell.
again.
I can tell. Thank you. An eternity later, 9 hours 15 minutes.
Oh God.
Plus some stops along the way. No, it's going to be fine. Probably won't take that long. We never said, by the way, those spaces are marked compact.
Yeah.
And last night there was a massive, I don't know what,
Like truck of this size.
but bigger, because it was a
Yeah.
pickup truck. Like an enormous pickup truck in one of the compact spaces, which was kind of amusing. Anyway, we are going to head down. Ooh. Yeah, something like that. No, bigger than that.
Yeah.
Bigger than
Lifted
that
and
one.
everything.
A couple of levels down the garage, and then out into Nashville, and then the journey begins. The road to, well, where do we go? We go via Memphis. We'll talk about Memphis when we get to Memphis. And we've not even said that we're actually going to go and visit a pretty nice collection when we arrive in Dallas. Like something worth sticking around for. Plus, on the way, this car's going to get run in, so we'll hit the 500 miles. We'll see exactly when it unleashes.
Yep.
We'll get an exact number on that. And then maybe see what it's like.
Yeah. I had somebody send me a DM asking if we've already done 200 miles, and I said yes, and then they said, like, how we're doing on fuel. I was like, yeah, we're
Don't really know yet. I do have the reading from the first tank, but I never trust first tanks because we didn't fill it.
Yeah.
So we don't know that it was 100% full, etc., etc. And that would obviously change the readings. The sun is shining on Broadway. Not the first time we've started from Broadway, hey?
Not really in here.
Gumball 3000 years ago with the GT500. Taking this car to go get PPF when we had started in that garage, and then the generator ran and it was noisy. Noisy and inconvenient. We've got the lift system up. We're going to put that down.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been
It goes down automatically when you go over a certain speed, but that is one noisy truck. That makes this seem quiet. But yeah, we're going to start our journey from here. Start what is going to be 2,500-ish miles from here to Dallas. After Dallas, we go to Houston, then we cross along the south, I think, via El Paso, Phoenix, LA, and up to Monterey for Car Week.
Woo.
So this is a proper Shmee-mobile break-in adventure.
We like driving cross country with like yellow cars.
Apparently in the US we do that quite often. Not the first time. 10 a.m. and they are out on the party bus. The pedal, what do you call those things? Pedal bar.
Idea.
Maybe they're not drinking this early though. They're just having a rave. That's brilliant. Right, so Tennessee. Do we go through Arkansas today? Is it that way? Yes, and then into Texas. 3 states coming right up, having already been into Kentucky, so technically this car will have done 4 from its birth. What's going on here? Why are we moving so slowly? I can't wait to get more into the rev range in this and start using it more. I think it's going to be pretty comfortable for this journey though, surprisingly, for a 1250 horsepower track car.
I mean, the whole car feels pretty soft.
Yeah, but I'm not complaining about it because for road trip life, with the occasional bit of fun, which is what we're going to do, it's about perfect. There's so much construction here, new buildings. Nashville's been growing. Onto the motorway we go. Memphis or Louisville? I think we're going to go through Memphis. Memphis. Oh, Memphis. The messages about Memphis. Coming up. There's something well, 2 things I really like about being an American car. Number 1, you don't get in and immediately have to turn off something that's beeping at you if you touch the speed limit. Right?
Yeah.
That's like huge. Number 2, if you do turn off something like the lane keep assist, which would, move you if it thought you were drifting out of your lane, it stays off. You don't have to get back in the car and turn it off again.
Okay.
It's just off until you've turned it back on.
Okay.
Europe legislation got this wrong. Very, very wrong. Like, it's just annoying. Whereas this is good. American cars. Just occurred to me, by the way, that even if we stacked up this space behind us, right, even if you completely filled that and obscured the rear view, I wouldn't lose my rear view mirror because it's the camera.
Very good.
Convenience. Also, nice scenery, flowing motorways,
Tires.
bits of tires everywhere. But we're going to see a lot of changes of scenery on this journey, from trees, woodlands, hills here, to vast expanses of flat nothingness when we get further through Texas, etc. I'm learning the side screen, but that currently says there, 250 miles. So we are halfway to being run in. Halfway. Give us about 5 minutes for you guys on the video and it will be done. Seeing the Hummer there reminds me of the Blackhawks last night.
Yeah.
On the flight radar map.
I was thinking more of didn't you drive one in the US?
With Chris Fix?
Yes.
Indeed. But it wasn't a military spec thing in camo like
no,
that.
it was not.
That's a little bit more. What's in front of it? Because the seat is sliding across. Did you see that? That seat at the top, it moves. So as he goes around the corner, it moves. What is that? I mean, some kind of machine. Who knows what? Right, first stop of the day. Chipotle. I just did a test with parking. That was pretty accurate. On the camera, I looked at where the carbon splitter was, and I tried to line it up with that change. Chipotle down just like that. It was very cold inside there.
Very chilly.
And you come back outside and it's like, actually, this is really pleasant. And the car is all good. Right about here, ready to continue. We're up to 300 and something miles now. It does have keyless unlocking. Like this. Actually, I haven't even checked if you can lock it by touching something. But anyway, step in. 360 miles. 360, always a nice number. Degrees in a circle, not that this is a circle. My squircle steering wheel. Okay, start up. Angry, let's get it to 500 miles. Get run in, that's coming up next. Traffic jam. Trafficus jamicus.
Probably the first of many.
This must be for some roadworks or something.
Yeah.
But we are just outside Memphis with 439 miles on the car. Shall we explain the Memphis thing?
If you want to.
So when I posted my first Instagram, let's say story of we're going from Nashville towards Dallas, I put in a pin in Memphis. And I don't know much about Memphis. Western edge of Tennessee, you know, we're going to be there in a minute, and we're going to be, well, in a minute. It's not literally going to be a minute with this. And then we're going to cross the river, and you cross the bridge into Arkansas, and you go past the pyramid, because we did all this before, many years ago. Wasn't the Dark Horse, was it? So it was the GT500
It
tour.
must have been the GT500.
5 years ago. Yes, early 2021, February 2021. So yeah, 5 years ago we did this.
Time flies.
Time absolutely flies. Anyway, this time around, when I posted and put the pin on Memphis, I got a lot of DMs from people saying, don't stop in Memphis, don't drive through Memphis, don't do anything. That is a massive crater.
Yeah.
Whoa. We wouldn't be able to drive through that. That would rip our splitter off.
Yeah.
Glad we saw it. Anyway, all of the messages said, don't go to Memphis, whatever you do, Memphis, bad. So I don't know if Memphis is actually that bad, but all of the people who have been telling me about Memphis have said, don't go to Memphis. So people have even said, don't even stop for fuel in Memphis.
Yeah.
They've been like, just drive, just get out of there. So we'll go past Graceland, where the Elvis Presley car collection is, and we'll go past the Bass Pro Shop pyramid,
Yeah.
and we'll cross the bridge. But we'll do it from inside the car.
Yeah.
It can't be. It cannot be as bad as people have been saying it is.
I think they're exaggerating.
Yeah. But anyway, that is the story about Memphis, or at least the story as far as we've seen it about Memphis. About here, where we are, Elvis is to the left, and there's the pyramid, the great pyramid of Bass Pro Shops, and there's potholes everywhere.
I don't think it was supposed to be something else, not a Bass Pro Shop, but they bought it and then turned it into this
So
hotel restaurant.
oh, there is the museum there. Something literally there. Anyway, yeah, that is. So what is it? It's a shop.
Well, it's a hotel restaurant
balcony. It's got a viewing terrace
Yeah,
on
I
it.
think you can do some climbing inside and whatnot. But
Okay.
I think it was supposed to be some sort of casino or something.
Okay. Well, farewell Memphis,
That
because
was short and sweet.
yeah, right above the road there is our state border crossing sign. Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Why?
Why? Anyway, across the Mississippi River, out to the right, that is, yeah, the Mississippi. That's fun. I'm going to go right lane because welcome to Arkansas, the natural state. Buckle up for safety. We are buckled up, we are safe, and we are cruising. It's going well. 444 miles. 444 miles. 56 to go until we can drop it and go. And that'll be fun. State line, so that's actually the state line. Okay. With 482 miles on the clock, so we're 18 miles away, we're going to stop here and get some fuel. And fuel, I think, is an interesting topic because we have driven 267 miles since I filled up last night. We have 76 to empty, so that would be 343 miles of theoretical range. That's not, I don't know how big the tank is. I'm paid. Wait.
Probably quickly Google it. Everybody's on the same side.
Yeah, everybody is a left side pump. I mean, we could go around the back. Is there one there?
Yeah.
Or we could just use the end one. Let's just use the end one. I also wouldn't mind some kind of sugar to keep awake and alive and alert. But
Because it's another 5 hours and
Yeah.
43 minutes.
479.9
Daylight robbery!
per gallon. That is about 2 times Europe, roughly. Do we pay? We pay like £1.70 a litre, which would be £6.80 a litre, which would be about $8 to $9 a gallon. Sorry, per litre per gallon.
Exercise we've done
Yep.
today.
So let's go fill up and see how much actually goes into it. Just below a quarter tank. Yeah, let's do it. It's just clicked off. 13.5 gallons. Let's run it one more just to see. Yeah, that's full. Okay, so what does that mean? A full tank is like 17? Something like that?
Must be. I mean, we could also just Google the size of the tank.
We can. That would be 65 litres. That's all right. Actually, that fuel economy isn't bad at all, to be honest. Does this give me a receipt? I don't even know. That is the sound of trying to print a receipt on no paper. Yay!
Well, let's go inside and get it from there.
Fully fueled, snacked, and 18 miles to go till we're running.
Where did the snacks go?
In the door pocket.
That is the wrong side.
The wrong side? We can shuffle them. Right, back on the motorway, highway, interstate, whatever you would like to call it. And we will continue through Arkansas. I mean, that's not slow. That's just in tour mode, sport mode, manual, because we're basically there, but we have the red line.
Yeah.
So actually, technically speaking, because we've got the 6,000 RPM red line, we could actually hit it now at this point, because the whole point of having a 6,000 RPM line is that's all you can go up to at this many miles. But I'd need to accelerate harder, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Slow down more. Probably need third gear. There we go. Right, up to 6,000 RPM. I think it goes to 6.5 because it let me go through 6.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I think they said 6.5.
Yeah, so it goes up to 6.5 now and it should go up to 8.5 later.
Okay.
5 miles to go. 495. I have no idea exactly how this works.
Okay.
They said at 500.3 or 500.4. Actually, on trip 2 here, this was reset when the car was zeroed.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be accurate, I would assume.
Yeah.
We'll find out in a couple of minutes. And we just hit 499. So 1 mile to go. 499.7. Wait for it. 499.8. You're going to show the, should we just show the dashboard and just see what happens exactly? 499.9. And 500. Now it will change to 500 on the bottom of the screen. Right, 500 miles.
Woohoo.
So what happens with the rev counter? When does that grow up and let us go further. 500.1, 500.2. Wait for it. Are we gonna have there we go, 500.2. The rev counter just grew, so we can drop down a few gears. What should we take second? What went flying?
Well, yeah, the cup holders are occupied, so there's nowhere for me to put my drink.
Well, we're now running.
Fab.
Yep. Not supposed to absolutely boot it, but good to go.
At least you can use cruise control now.
I've been using cruise control for the last bit anyway. I think it's fine. So press and hold the upshift paddle to go back into drive. Does that not work when you're in sport? So maybe you have to be in tour mode to do that. So back in tour, press and hold the upshift paddle. No, you know what it is? That's actually quite funny. What it is that you have to be in 7th and then press and hold up. Nope, I told a complete lie. Oh well, that button, drive. That's the fun of learning the car and sharing the blunders and the bloopers, because sometimes you just get it wrong. So cruise control, we press down to set it, like that, and sit back and relax. And enjoy the smooth ride. Less trees than there were in Tennessee, but it's not yet the Texas view. That would be a pink and purple M4 race car.
Something like that.
I think I can go to the left here. That is quite funny. Half and half. From California, I bet that's, well, it's clearly going in the direction we are going. Why not?
Lovely, cool, 1, 2, 3.
See you in California. This bridge isn't as pretty, although I presume that's Little Rock.
I think so, yeah.
There's some big buildings in Little Rock. Is this, I don't know, is this the main town in Arkansas?
Yeah.
With some history?
Yep.
Of some description?
Yes.
Well, we're crossing another river. What river are we crossing? I don't even know. I feel very... The thing that's remarkable for me on this long journey today is, number one, there are way more trucks than I'm used to seeing on a long US cross-country tour that block lanes up. Number two, the number of blowout tyres that are still left on the ground.
That is indeed quite...
Like absolutely everywhere.
Arkansas River, by the way.
Arkansas River.
Oh, God.
Yeah, okay. Number three, the driving. Driving is always chaos. It was the first few hours were good. I think since Memphis it's been a little bit more wild. We're in the town of Texarkana, and in theory...
There's a tiny Texas.
Oh yeah, so this bridge is Texas. Yep, that's Texas.
We're in Texas now.
Welcome to Texas. Everything gets bigger and better. Yeah, there's the sign on the right. It's a little bit sun-parched, but that is the Welcome to Texas sign. What does it say? Drive friendly the Texas way. I hope it's friendly in Texas. We've still got 2.5 hours to go to Dallas. It's quite funny, isn't it, that the town is Texarkana, Texas, Arkansas.
Yeah.
It works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've actually, by the way, it's got cooler because it was 101 Fahrenheit earlier. It's now 96 Fahrenheit. Basically cold.
Yeah, really cold.
In comparison.
I need to get my jump pound.
Oh, I didn't realise it had the temperature on there as well. Yeah.
I mean, cloud in front of the sun also helps.
Yeah, definitely. Petrol station time. I think it's straight over here.
Yeah, I think so.
What's exciting is that we have driven 312.8 miles.
Look at you, Mr. Efficient.
Yeah, and we still have 38 miles to empty. So about a 350 mile range, which is actually a lot.
They have a dog wash here.
Dog wash?
Yeah.
Do you want to wash your dog while we're here?
I don't have a dog.
Sorry, that amused me way more than it should. I'm going to pull up at this one.
Oh, this is called Dukes and their logo is a dog. So that makes sense why it's a dog.
Why they have a dog wash?
Oh, they also have Longhorn bolts at the front door. Well, obviously not real ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Big Shmuse. Park. That was a solid mission.
Everything hurts.
Break time.
Stretch time.
I'm quite comfortable. I've got my air blowing at me. I like these seats, they're good. This one has been a little cheaper, 433.9. How many gallons did we put in? I didn't actually do one last. You probably, sometimes you're supposed to, sometimes you're not. About 16 gallons again, $70. But a lot of miles. A great many miles.
I wonder how warm our luggage is now.
Oh, I bet it's really warm. Need glasses off to see the screen. Well, no, not tinted, but yeah, we'll get that done and go inside. Big schmoozies with their cart. Where are we even going? Oh, the entrance is this way. We got distracted by the cows. I am feeling the Texas heat.
It's very dry.
But can I just say, the things that we now have lined up for what's coming up for you guys on our first major city destination on this big road trip are going to be awesome. Oh, you're switching?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting on the other side.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Back to the car. What I was saying though is that we've got some really, like, I'm excited. I'm excited. Been doing a lot of planning while we've been on the road. But anyway, the journey continues, the ZR1X style. It's amazing how cool it stays inside, considering this temperature. Wow. Okay, squeeze in. 795 miles. And the startup sounds amazing as well. But now we can do this. That's still baby steps. I am personally quite excited to actually put my foot down at some point.
Yeah.
And properly kind of, you know, pour. I'm glad they have a fast speed limit here in Texas. But woohoo! The day is marching on.
Dinner has been consumed.
Yes. Dinner consumed. Last 86 miles to the hotel that we have just booked. Because last minute.
.com.
And ready for tomorrow. Ready for lots of fun and adventures tomorrow. Hopefully when we get there it's going to be easy to just pull into a garage somewhere and park. Because I like self-parking. I don't like dealing with valets.
Also, by the way.
What?
It's still 94 at 8:30 basically.
Yes. I would also like to put that in 24-hour. That's definitely something you can do. I just need to find it.
Did we say on video that if you want to change the temperature to Celsius instead of Fahrenheit, you also have to change the speed?
Everything to kilometers. I don't think we had said that, but we are saying that now. Where do you even go? Heading through the skyscrapers in the city of Dallas. So this is downtown around us, presumably. And a bit more sound of the ZR1X in the process.
I've been Americanized now.
I think the car should be a little bit more Americanized. I've got it in track mode, so it makes more noise. It's also a lot firmer. I'm sure you're feeling that as well.
Yeah.
But one comment to make. Ballistically fast. Like, scary fast. We'll need some daytime fun to get to the bottom of quite how fast it is. We have a couple of questions. Firstly, park forwards in at a garage, which I don't normally do.
You're not a car person anymore.
But what I learned with this boot is that it's awkward enough with the wing in the place here, so we'll work around it. Anyway, first time seeing after a 10-12 hour journey how hot the stuff in here is. Has Winnie cooked? Actually warm, but not crazy.
Okay, that's not too
No,
bad.
I expected hotter. Let's see how our actual luggage is. Get out the suitcases. Do you know what I'm going to pretend this rear wing is for? It's to stop you letting your legs get too close to the exhaust, because the wing gets you first, so you don't get burnt on that.
Somebody's experienced with that.
I have burnt my legs on car exhaust before.
How does it feel? Yeah, kind of warm.
It's warm, but it's not as hot as I thought it was going to be.
No, I agree.
No. I don't think I would want to put liquids in there,
No, absolutely not.
but it's all right.
The metal handle is
Yeah, that's hot. That's toasty. This kind of stuff doesn't matter. Don't think Hot Wheels matters. Okay, that's fine. So now we've just got to get out the stuff from behind the seat here, which I can do from here. Right, should we just wrap up there for the night?
yeah.
See you tomorrow, where we've got collections and fun things to go and visit. Today, it's a new day. It's the skyline of Dallas. It's hot.
It's so warm.
It's been 108, 109 or so.
It says 102 at the moment.
I'm not necessarily sure I believe it because it is absolutely scorching. But we are headed to visit a private collection. We're off to visit Aaron Shelby. Now, I've known Aaron for quite a long time. He's the grandson of Carol Shelby, and they have a private family collection with some pretty amazing cars. And he has kindly invited us to come and take a look. Actually, we've been talking for a while about coming to visit when we're in Dallas. And now we're here, we're actually going to go and check it out. And that's not even the only thing that's happening today.
I feel a bit bad that we're bringing a Corvette.
They have some other American cars as well.
Okay.
But yeah, we are kind of the imposter for today. But hold on, we have a Shelby GT500.
I know.
Like, we're part of the Shelby family. We also have the ventilated seats automatically on full strength. When you get in the car, they just come on, which is logical. There are probably settings that you can change with that.
Oh, cute.
That's like...
The one that we had, no?
Yeah. Toscadero, I think the colour's called. So where are we going? All the way to this lane. All the way to the far left lane. Learn my way around Dallas. I'm not going to pretend I know the streets of Dallas at all. I have not spent very much time here, but we'll learn it as we go. And this should be quite fun because there's some amazing memorabilia in the cars and... Oh, no, brake. Yes, it has the automatic detection, and like all modern cars, it does beep quite early, but it might save you a front end crash, and we've got a lot of expensive carbon up there, so
yeah,
I'm here for it.
More than in the back.
Yeah, true. You have noticed that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Lack of the carbon diffuser. What I've not got used to yet is that we can now go straight into sport mode and manual and be aggressive and fast.
To the next traffic light.
To the next traffic light. No, we would never drive aggressively. We will just enjoy it. And we're trying to build up some plans actually now that it is running to go and have some fun. It's just really difficult with scheduling because the one place I know that's quite near here that we could go and unleash the taps, unfortunately, I don't know if they're available. So that might have to be on ice.
Well, we're taking this on ice?
No, not right now.
If there was ever a stylish dog, that's him.
That dog has sunglasses. I mean, it's bright, so I'm not surprised the owner has put sunglasses on his doggo, or her doggo.
No!
Which is actually on the passenger seat.
What
Sorry,
is
passenger seat on the...
That's one of the new Tesla... It shouldn't get me so excited.
What is it?
This Tesla robotaxi thing.
Is it actually?
Yeah. It's really...
I've never seen one before.
Yeah, me neither.
So, first time for both of us.
It's dirty.
So is that the thing with no steering wheel?
I think so.
Manufacturer plate?
I was more excited about the dog, by the way. Just FYI.
Well, the dog's chilling in the wind.
Yeah.
It's so funny that only, like, here do you drive with a dog in your lap. But why not? How interesting, this Tesla thingy-mabobby. Oh, it does have a steering wheel. Yeah. I don't know anything about it. We have arrived. We've had a sneak peek, thank you. This is very special. Tell us where we are, tell us what's going on.
Definitely. So this is our Shelby family office in Dallas, Texas. We're really excited about this. We built a showroom museum that's just for friends and family, not open to the public, but got a bunch of Shelby history in here.
Yeah.
Shelby cars, other cars that Carol maybe had something to do with as well, and a bunch of memorabilia from his racing career.
I mean, through the windows, but wait for what's behind.
Definitely. Right here, we lead off in the lobby. This is one of the Cobras that was used in the Ford versus Ferrari movie that was driven by Christian Bale. So my brother and I each bought one of the Cobras from the studio when they were done filming.
That's quite fun to think that. So they made the cars specifically.
They're all Superformance, so Superformance does the Shelby licensing on replica Cobras. So they provided all the Cobras and GT40s and Daytonas to the movie.
Makes sense.
And I was getting pictures behind the scenes as they were filming, and I finally asked, I said, what are they going to do with the cars? And they were like, you're the first to ask, you get first choice. So
easy.
We chose
Sold.
2 of them. Yes, definitely.
Fantastic.
Come on in, we'll take a look and see what's in here. So one of the important cars we have is this 1949 MGTC. This is actually the car that Carroll won his first road race in Oklahoma in 1952.
Okay.
So this started his real racing career. He had done a couple of hill climbs before that, but this was his first track racing experience. The car was owned by a high school friend of his, and they had souped it up a little bit, as you could to an MG back then. And he took it out, he won the pole, and then they ran the race the next day, and all of a sudden that got his racing career kicked off in 1952.
It's amazing to think if that hadn't happened, what else wouldn't be here today?
It started the ball rolling.
Yeah, amazing.
And we go over here to, this is a replica of the DBR1 that he won Le Mans in 1959. That was by far his biggest victory at the time. That was Aston's biggest victory, and they wound up winning the championship that year. He also raced in the car at Goodwood at the Tourist Trophy that year as well. So that's another one of his ties to the Goodwood events that we always have fun to celebrate.
But the 59 victory for Aston is something that even till today comes up all the time.
It does.
And I think one of the things that's particularly amazing when we're talking Carroll Shelby is all of the different brands. Right, there's the instinct to just go straight down the Ford path, but it's everything. It's from winning in Ferraris and Astons and
he raced a Pontiac NASCAR. He actually raced a Corvette once even. So it's Cat Allard, the MG. It was just anything. And those guys back then, he won the Irish Tourist Trophy in a Porsche 550. So it's just anything you could race back then. Those guys jumped in it. Now, I couldn't imagine myself going 160 miles an hour down the Mulsanne in this car, but that's what they were doing. So.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Nerve-wracking.
Yes.
Back then, it was different gravy. People were built in different ways.
Yeah.
They didn't think about it. I mean, of course, they didn't have today's safety technology, so they didn't know what was safe and what wasn't. They just got in and did it. But you still look at it and just how, I'll say, weak this is from a construction perspective. This gets a wall or something, it's crumpled up in a mess.
I was going to say, you see it at some of the historic races today, particularly Goodwood, for example.
Yes, most definitely.
A lot of guys still go for it.
They hit the tire wall and that's it.
It's amazing that people get out of some of those accidents completely fine, but the cars just crumple, they vanish. Not like today's cars that are built so much to...
Yeah, much more solid today.
Yeah.
So. Well, let's take a look in the big part of the showroom here. We'll do the reveal. There we go.
That's quite the reveal.
So we've got quite a bit in here. We don't fit our full collection in here, but we cycle things through and try and keep the important cars in here that we can that aren't out on display or being worked on somewhere else. So we've got a lot of Shelby history in here. Some of the Aston Martins. We've got an odd Ferrari sitting over here. We'll talk about that in a bit. We've got the Shelby Series 1, which a lot of people have never seen before. That was a really unique Shelby car and really a lot of fun to have that in our collection here. So
this is presented beautifully.
Thank you.
But I'm obsessed with garages and displays, but museum style, even down to what's on the walls around us and all the different cars. Where do we begin? Where do we start?
Yes, where do you want to go? So, the BMW is a bit of an oddball. I've liked the 3.0 since I was a kid.
Okay.
And I just always wanted to get one. So I finally found one at RM in Miami a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Had been fully restored. Mechanically, this thing's great. I have a lot of fun with it. It's just a great weekend car to go tootling around in.
So the one that's a little different from a...
Yes, it's just a different than everything else. We've got the 13 Super Snake here. So the 1314 GT500 was the last one Carroll had direct input in.
Yep.
Ford has a lot of video of him at the test track with the engineering team going through the mules on this in 10 and 11 and early in 12. So this is, for us, an important car. We sent ours to Las Vegas to get the Super Snake package on it and have had it from new, and it's just it's a beast. This is the old style solid rear axle, so it's great in a straight line, not so much going around corners.
Very different when it went to this generation.
Yeah, then you go into this one, which you're familiar with.
And they go around corners very well.
Yes.
Surprisingly well.
Most definitely, which is a lot of fun. Love the Brittany Blue. I was a little on the fence on getting a GT500, but when they came out with the Brittany Blue Heritage, I was like, that's what I need. So
it looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing.
And then the GTs, Dad bought the 06 new, so we've had that since 06, and I love it. It's a touring car. There's enough nooks and crannies to get some luggage in there for two people to go away on the weekend. I fit. The cockpit's nice in size compared to the new one.
It's a bit of a squeeze.
I'm good for about 30 minutes in the new one. So but it's so fun.
Problem with those cars is it's a big car. I mean, obviously we've done a lot of miles with ours. It's a big car, but you wonder where that space went.
Where's the space?
But that is part of why it looks so good, sitting so low. And
tell you, it is just organically one of the most beautiful cars I think that's out there. What they've done aerodynamically and just how they designed it, I think it's just a gorgeous car.
The thing that's quite amazing to look at today is this was presented 11 and a half years ago. Today.
You're kidding.
It really is.
One, I don't know where those years went.
Yeah.
But two, it still looks incredible
it does.
today.
It looks brand new. So my funny story, when we first got it in 2017, I had it out in front of an office building in downtown, showing it to a client of mine, and a lady pulled out it in her Range Rover, and then she came back and she got out. She's like, "What is that?" I said, "It's a Ford GT." And she's like, "It's not a Ford. Ford doesn't make cars like that." I said, "Look, you've got a blue oval on the front." And she's like, "No, you just put that on there. It's not a Ford."
It's so cliche to share this story, but we have had exactly the same. I've had
times.
bus driver next to me at London, same conversation. Like just the same. Nobody, or a lot of people, the general public, don't realize that Ford makes something and have made things
this advanced.
like this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they say it's a Lamborghini.
Well, they just don't even know what to call it, right? Oh,
Definitely not, but it's spectacular. So this little 289, this is the other movie Cobra here. This is the one Matt Damon drives around in the movie, and then it was a background car in some of the race scenes as well. They put some stripes on it and whatnot. So it's a great one. This is I'll call it an original replica. So Carroll started building replica Cobras in the late 90s, doing them period specific with aluminum bodies and the same chassis and all that. So this was one of the first ones that came out in the early 90s. Dad bought it from him.
Okay.
So we've had it in the collection for quite a while. One of my secrets, people always ask me, what's my favorite Shelby? I like newer ones because I fit a little bit better, but if I'm going back to the Genesis, it's the 260 or 289s. It's just where the brand started, and to me, it's just a much more driver-friendly car than the 427s. These are great, and they were the poster car for a lot of people, obviously, and they look fantastic, but I really go towards the 289 myself. And then we've got our two sister cars here, so a street version GT350 from 65, and then we've got an R model from 65. So only 36 of these exist out there, so we've had ours 6-7 years, I think now. Dad had been on the lookout for one for quite some time. They're all race cars. They've all been wrecked various times. So this one's got some interesting history to it. But, I won't tell you it's a bunch of original stuff left on there, but there's some.
Are all the
Those are all vintage race plaques.
They're from races?
Yeah, so one gentleman, Alan Bolte, owned the car for probably 30 years, and he heavily vintage raced it at Laguna Seca on the West Coast, primarily up and down.
Yeah, amazing.
So we got a couple of 66s here. This was my father and his brother both went to USC in the early 60s or mid-60s, and they both worked for Shelby one summer. This was listed in the registry as my father's company car. So he didn't technically own it, but it somehow got registered to him as the company car. So it came back to us in the 90s with somebody finding it and recognizing it and knew who we were. So we've had that one since about 97.
Amazing.
And this is one they had in 65, about 560 of the GT350s, and the model year ran out. And so they had what they called carryover cars. Okay. So there was some that were partly 65s, but they carried them into 66. This is one of those cars. So I can't give you the number off the top of my head. It's not many. But my brother bought this one a number of years ago. He was looking for what they called a carryover car.
It's amazing to me how much motorsport and automotive history gets packed into the 50s and 60s.
It's a lot.
It's a crash course of drivers, of famous race wins, of everything. And
you think about who Carroll was involved with. He had Dan Gurney, Bob Bondurant, Phil Hill, Mario Andretti was his driver. Bruce McLaren was his driver. You think about what that all generated later on in life. It's really pretty crazy. And the Shelby years really were only 5 years. Kind of 62 to 67 from the core racing years. And that all blossomed into much bigger things. So this one's really unique. The Shelby Series 1, a lot of people don't get to see these on the road very often. Carroll made about 250 of them in the late 90s. It was well over budget. They didn't produce, they had to all be done as 1999 models because regulations changed in 2000. So once the years changed and the models changed, they had to stop. So they only did 250 of them. This is one of the roughly 49 that were supercharged. We've had it for probably had about 10 years now. Yeah. It's not my favorite car, but it's the only true Shelby that was ground up built. So the chassis was designed by Shelby. It wasn't based on anything else. There's a lot of General Motors components to it. It uses the Aurora V8 motor, which was a great motor. He really thought at the time that he convinced GM to fund it like Chrysler did and Ford did before that, and they never did. They just said, we'll give you a discount on some parts, but you got to fund it all yourself. So he about went bankrupt with this whole program, but they're neat today. You see them trading out there. There's usually one or two at the auctions every year. Barrett-Jackson does quite a few of them. They're starting to go up in value a little bit, but it's more just Shelby history that we like.
For sure. I mean, it's a big undertaking. I mean, I obviously we go and visit lots of manufacturers starting out or companies that previously did other things, now doing their own thing. And it's a massive bite of a brave pill to go and try that because
it is.
you've got to figure out everything, not just building a car, but selling a car,
That's
maintaining
it.
a car.
And how do you maintain it? How do you warranty it? How do you, I mean, it's a lot. So,
all at once.
And then we have our oddball, the Testarossa.
That definitely
It
stands
doesn't
out as
necessarily
being...
fit when you think about Shelby. This isn't what first comes to mind. So, a neat story on it though. My dad and Carol had Carol Shelby wheels, manufactured aluminum wheels for about 10 years, and they sold it in the late 80s. And so this was Dad's reward for himself. He always liked the Ferraris. We actually had a 328 as well, but he really liked this Testarossa when they came out. So it was a year old when he bought it. And he drove it a lot through the 90s, and then we kind of parked it and it sat for a long time. But we got it operational again about 6 years ago, and we get out and run it around now. It's a fun car. It definitely turns some heads.
With all of its luggage on the
Yes,
fossil
we
shelf.
got all the custom luggage in there, and then we get into Carol's Aston Martin history.
Yeah, these two obviously both linking back to 59.
Yes, and there's obviously, as you mentioned earlier, a lot of reference to Aston Martin in 59 and that win. It was so important for the brand back then, and they play a lot off that today. So this was a homage to the 59 win. Aston did actually, I think they called it the DBR 24 special cars that were delivered to customers at the 19 race. I was too late to get one of those, but worked with their Q team, and they came up with something specific for the Shelby family. So we've got the neat headliner in there that shows an image of the 59 car. The leather they picked out of the basement, basically, they were used it only once before on the 177, so we really like that leather. We actually, they constructed 4 duffel bags for us as well, made out of this leather.
Okay,
so
nice.
that was really a nice touch for them. That was a surprise for us.
So this is a complete one-off Q creation with the
It is.
with the 5s and the carbon
You
on
got
the roof.
the 5 on the carbon on the roof. You've got Carol's signature in the sun visor on the driver's side.
Do you know what? I was wondering why the sun visor was down.
That's
As we
it.
were walking around, I spotted that. And I was like, why is that? That makes sense. It's really nice. Q do some wonderful creations, don't they?
They really
Very
do.
nice projects. So this is sort of one beyond the, I think the DBS 59, because they delivered those cars at Le Mans.
They did.
They had a special
All 24
handover.
were there, and a handover. They got to do a parade lap with them, and it was really impressive. And then we've got the, the AMR 59 here.
Yeah.
My brother bought this back when, I don't think he got it new. It was a year or two old, but
Okay.
he liked the 7-speed box in it.
Yeah.
It was something that they weren't making anymore after that. And you've got the 59 in the stripe, but really it's a fun car. I don't fit in the Vantage quite as well, so I don't take it out much, but my brother really enjoys it.
I love how everything has, all the cars have the stories that connect.
Yeah.
Everything links back in some way, even when it's fairly modern Astons and a Testarossa, it connects to the story. It's all part of the story. Amazing things around as well.
All
Just
kinds
a
of stuff.
beautiful, beautiful presentation, storyline, and the enormous
And the big Ford sign.
Ford sign.
Definitely.
I mean,
Well, that's a funny one. We, my middle brother bought that probably 15 to 16 years ago. He bought it at a Beacom auction.
oh really?
And he bid online for it, and say Thursday and Sunday he got a call. He thought he was going to go down to the auction over the weekend. He never did.
Yeah.
He got a call Sunday and said, hey, you won the Ford sign. And he said, can I pick it up in my truck? He didn't look at the dimensions of it when he bid on it. And it had a huge wood cage all around it. So it cost us more to get it from the convention center to the office parking lot than it did to buy the sign. But it's Jono's got it fully operational. It plugs in and lights up.
Oh, wow.
It makes for a good scene here.
I wonder what that was even on, because it's too big to have been on a dealership or something.
It was a dealership. So
Was
like
it?
you think here, some of the highway dealerships that have the big poles on them.
Yeah.
Because it's got a big pole, mounting on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know where it came from, but that was what it was. Crazy.
Brilliant.
It makes yours look tiny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, many years ago, I was gifted one about this big.
Yes.
Which was we believe from a dealership or something, but it's it kind of pales in comparison.
Yeah.
But you definitely need the space. Well, it's beautiful. Thank you for showing us around. It's absolutely beautiful here.
Definitely. Well, I'm glad you guys could make the trip.
We set off from visiting. It's a big thank you to Erin for showing us the collection.
So special.
Really nice. So we're back in the Corvette. We've been to Starby's.
Yeah, I had a Starbucks. Now I've got energy again.
Yeah, loaded up, ready to make a move. But now, where we are going for the next step on this adventure is to a private collection that I don't know if the owner has ever had a video in, but there's a car there that I'm quite excited to see. Half the fun with today is exploring. Now, simultaneously to what we're doing today, and it's been a really busy day, there's there's been a couple of other things as well. We're also having a rejig of tomorrow's plans. And this is the side of a road trip that we don't normally show that much of. I mean, it's not exciting to show, and I can't really show the messages and phone calls, but it's kind of, can we do this? Can we do that? Here's an opportunity, let's squeeze that in. Oh, we need to change the hotel, cancel the hotel for tonight, go grab our stuff that's still there, go rebook another one.
Instead of Thursday, so that people have time on a Friday.
And then we've got to move everyone else, and we're trying to juggle simultaneously with the different places we go, different private individuals, different locations. Obviously, some are open on weekdays, some are only available on weekends. Some can only do evenings. So, for example, there's something we would like to do that naturally we would have got to on Saturday, but they're not open on Saturday, only Friday.
Yeah.
You see the point. So there's a lot of last minute shuffles and plans. So yes, this is road trip life, but I really want to squeeze in using this car properly. Like, really want to. And by that I mean like proper launch, or going somewhere where we can...
Foot flat.
So that is my current agenda, to figure that out, and I think we're going to be able to make it work. Are we going to say that we just saw a Lambo?
We saw a Huracan, yeah.
There was a Huracan with an aftermarket wing and splitter on the front.
And wide. You have to believe us.
I have slightly lost my words. Where we have come to visit is after an introduction to come and stop by a dream garage where the owner has invited us to bring the camera in.
Yep.
And at the moment, you can't see anything.
No, you can maybe see the front of a Porsche V10.
Okay, come on in, because this is absolutely phenomenal.
Spectacular.
I am in my element completely. Yes. La Ferrari F80. No words needed. Brand newly delivered F80, which is, I mean, we haven't really spent any, have we even spent any time around a privately owned customer F80?
I don't think so. Well, we saw one at Ferrari Mondiali.
Yes, in the showroom. And at HRO in London.
Oh, yeah.
Next to the F80, Daytona SP3.
I love it, an SP3.
I think stunning, but also to see SP3 and F80 together almost ticks those boxes of understanding Icona series versus supercar series. Yeah. Performance led, more nostalgia and heritage led. And then of course a Carrera GT, and it's funny to say just a Carrera GT. Yeah. But a black CGT is obviously again something really special. I'm going to point out while we're here some of the bikes, because the display of motorbikes is, I mean, I'm not a huge motorbike guy, I don't think you're a huge motorbike girl, but
it would be rude not to show and mention them. That's
a Dovey bike from, was it 2015? 2014 MotoGP. I mean, special. The one down here, I'm going to point the camera just in here, is a bike ridden by Chaz Davies in the Superbike in 2014. I actually met Chaz once. I can't remember, it was in Spain. I can't remember what we were filming, what we were doing. I think he was getting his race license or driving road cars as well.
Okay.
Race license. Drive Superbikes, but road cars. Now, we have permission to grab this, which is the key for the F80. Firstly, Daytona SP3 is TDF, TDF blue. I can't remember.
Top spec.
If it's still open. If it is, yes, it is. Can bring the camera around because the interior of this is beautiful. Tan Alcantara.
Wow, really nice.
Yeah. Cool. And the seat pads wrap around the seats, wrap around the tub, because obviously SP3 was developed onwards from La Ferrari F80. Yeah. So I need to close the door just right. These are now extremely valuable cars.
Yeah. Oh.
The light in here is funny, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Better now.
This F80, one of 799, obviously the move to a 1200 horsepower V6 hybrid setup, evolution of 296, ideas from 499. The paint color of this is actually called sparkling blue.
I mean, I have to bring the camera in because it is.
But it's an English name. It's not even written in Italian. It's sparkling blue.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is fascinating. Obviously tailor-made, so you can see the dream lines, Bianco Italia around the front, and then I really like this line that swoops through the door, emerges from behind the front vent, and comes around and through.
Let me come through. Yeah, that's great. Nice.
And then if we open it up, just down here, I'm yet to drive an F80 for a Shmuseum 50 video. I would love to drive one in due course. But welcome inside F80. You know, this is quite amazing. Don't really know what else to say.
This is special.
Yeah. One thing I noticed is that the sticker for the paint color has moved.
Oh yeah.
It's now down there in the arch because I guess it doesn't have a storage area to open or front to reveal anything from. So painted detailing on the wing as well, obviously in the lower position here. But I think that, you know, F80s, we saw, as the owner did, the car when it was originally introduced in Maranello. And so we'd seen it in person. And I remember when it arrived online and the internet saw it, there was a lot of, not sure. And it made everybody think, oh, actually, is it as insane in person as we remembered it?
Yeah.
And now that cars are out there in customer hands, it absolutely is. Like, everybody has started really appreciating these. What else do we need to say?
It's got so much presence.
Yeah.
But it's also cool to see it.
Oh, very.
And the SP3.
So owner's just taken delivery, paint protection, film installation, been to one car show. That's it for the time being.
It's really fresh.
Wow. This is quite a special room. This is like 4 dream cars up there.
I feel like you're almost lost for words.
A little bit. I think it's, look at the presentation. I didn't know how the room was going to be. We made contact over the F80 and the room is amazing.
Yeah.
This is part of the collection. Obviously there are more cars in the collection as well, but no, big thank you to the owner for the opportunity to come and see this and to share this and to, I guess, wrap up our first leg of the drive, running in our car, visiting Aaron Shelby, coming to see this.
I feel like we're starting off quite well.
No, it's not going badly, this road trip. There's going to be more that carries on like this. Obviously, we're back in the car. State the obvious.
Obviously.
I will at some point do a video piece about the things that I like and don't like so much about this car.
Yeah.
We've done that with the Dark Horse, with various cars. One thing I'm going to say now, because it's very topical, is this. If I do that as far as it goes, that is a massive obstruction to my line of sight.
Okay.
Like a massive obstruction, and the seat is as low as the seat goes. So I have to position it like this to give me a bit of sunshade, but that just feels wrong right in my face. Anyway, basically, sun visor is useless.
Oh, orange G-Wagon.
So there was.
Need more pops and bangs.
It makes quite a few noises, and it's clearly making more noises.
Yep.
The hotter it gets, the more miles it gets. I mean, we're at about 942 miles right now. Basically heading back to our hotel for the evening. While the sun visor might not be great, the AC is really good.
Yeah.
Very quickly gets decently cool in here, and there are vents in all the places you want vents. It's not one of those cars that leaves a massive like blank spot that doesn't get any cooling. Kind of sounds obvious, but so many cars get that wrong. Funny thing about this hotel is the entrance here is fine, but the exit from the parking garage is so steep that a car like this can't come out of it. It has to go back out the way you go in. And that was fun this morning, up over the crest.
I mean, even this is like...
Yeah, but it's fine. We've not touched or scraped the bottom once yet.
So far, knock on wood.
No, it is going to happen. I'm aware it's going to happen. But at this point in time, it hasn't happened, which I'm very impressed about. Anyway, I like this sound in the garage.
Well.
It's got a nice reverberation to it. Same spot as earlier, last night. And the front camera, this is really actually quite good. I'm a big fan of this as a camera system. I like it a lot. Anyway, lift is down. Beep, beep. Okay. Successful day. Get ready for what's next.